Hey guys, I thought I'd jump on and talk to you about two things. In the studio, do you have your Mr. Rogers sweater? I mean, do you like wearing a certain thing when you go to the studio? My friend Nathan Huff, he always says he likes to change to a different ball cap that he wears only in the studio. And that's kind of his way of switching gears from home life to studio life. I have my favorite sweatshirt that I've had for like, I don't know, 30 years that I didn't even realize it until Nathan was telling me that it's kind of my uniform that I put on when I mean business and I then have the intention of going into the studio. And then the second thing is your inner critic. Sometimes we get stopped by our inner critic saying, or while we're in the studio even, that what we're making isn't worthy, or it's not important, or everybody else is already doing this. Same thing happens with making YouTube videos, right? So sometimes it's helpful if you make yourself some kind of a object or a picture or an item that is that critic. I'll show you mine. Hold on. Ugh. This is my critic. He stands over in the corner of the studio, and his critic attitude is kind of like a referee almost, but it's where I put any time that I have a thought of, you know, why are you making this thing, or you're not good enough, or you know, that's not real art. Those are all things that my inner critic says when it's all judgy about what I'm doing. So I take those thoughts and I even just look over at him and I transfer that to this dude, because once I'm getting rid of it, of that thought, I'm putting it somewhere else, put it in a box, put it in a jar, put it on a hat, something else in your space, then you're not holding on to that anymore. It's now out of you, off of you, and it's on this guy. And I know that he's not real and that his opinion makes no difference in what I do or what I make or how I make it. So if he's over there, it's like a place of transference. Yeah, whatever, and then just move on. So if you don't have something in your studio, it could be a picture, a stuffed doll, I don't care. Make it something that's for you to be able to transfer whatever that inner critic thought is while you're in the studio. Boom. It's not in you anymore. It doesn't matter. It's just part of the thing that doesn't exist, right? Unless you make it. So those two things are what I have for you today while I'm in here glazing all my Santas. Is have a uniform that means business, like Mr. Rogers. And two, have something that is your transfer of your inner critic BS that goes somewhere else other than in your head and whips around until you want to quit. All right? So have a great day. Go make something. It matters. You matter, and we are makers. Thanks.